Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the new Southern Home. I wanted to take this opportunity to show you a few things before we end up drywalling the house and before we end up siding the whole house. Behind me here you can see a James Hardie wrap. You also see the beautiful Series 100 Anderson windows. They're a composite window. We'll look at that a little bit closer as we go into the house. And there's some areas that we haven't Tyvek'd yet, so you can see what's called zip sheeting. Zip sheeting is a waterproof sheeting. So this house actually has a double moisture barriers. It has a Tyvek, it has a zip sheeting. On the roof it has a zip sheeting, and it also has a secondary water barrier, a peel and stick, and then you'll have the metal roof on top of that. So this house is very well protected from the weather, very well protected from all the exposures that happen to a house in Florida. This is our James Hardie wrap. You notice it's a little bit thicker. It's like a cloth-like material. You can't rip it. Very, very durable. Very good to have as a secondary barrier or even your primary barrier. Under this is our zip sheeting. We'll walk around and take a better look at that. We have a stem wall construction and a wood framed. So we have weatherproof caulking and what's called Z-flashing in here to protect water from going back into the house. This will later have a stucco cap. This whole wall will be stuccoed down, and then we'll have Hardie siding on top of this. This is a closer look of our Anderson Series 100 window. It's a composite window. It's great for a LEED certified house. It's made up of some recyclable materials. The difference between this and vinyl is vinyl is welded in the corners. You notice our corners here are very nice and very tight. They don't have any of the plastic weld that you would see, the plastic extrusion on the outside of a vinyl window. So it's a lot cleaner look, but it has a lot of the same characteristics as a vinyl window. This is a single hung, double pane, low E. The mutton single divider is in the middle. Great window, add a great look to this house when it's all completed, and we're happy to have Anderson on board. 90% of this house is framed with a product called Timber Strand. Timber Strand is manufactured by a company called Weyerhaeuser. It's a Canadian product. It's another great product when you're doing a LEED certified home or any green home in general, because it's made up of recycled content. You can see here it's just kind of like a chip press board. The great characteristics about this wood is as you go through the house, you'll see that the wood is actually perfect. On our Facebook page you see pictures of yellow pine versus timber strand. Yellow pine bunks are all busted up, everything's fallen off of them. Timber strand, you can hardly see the seams in the wood because that's how pure it is. It's also stronger than a traditional 2x4. So great product, makes for a great straight wall, durable. Bugs do not like it because it does have glue in it. However, the glue is not harmful to you or your children. So all around outstanding product. A little bit more expensive than wood, but overall benefits with this house being all trim, custom exterior, James Hardie siding, all the trim work we have going inside of it. It's really important for us to have a perfect wall, and this right here is the way to get a perfect wall. We have a double gated elevator going in this house. This house is a universal design on top of being green, so as we go through there's a master downstairs, a master upstairs, plus an elevator. You got a staircase as well. So the idea behind this house is that you can move into here as a new family starting off, your early 30s, your 20s, have children here, raise them, and live here the rest of your life if you really want to comfortably. You can move to one master suite to another, use one as a guest suite, use the elevator when you need to. There's also a washer dryer upstairs and a washer and dryer downstairs. So it's a really adaptable house. And this here shows the elevator. Double gated, you're going to enter from the downstairs this side. Upstairs you'll come out on the other wall. Our elevator is done by Residential Elevator. They are the experts in residential elevators. Very, very little pit and very little headspace is needed for this elevator. It's very great asset to the house. This house was framed with what's called advanced framing techniques. That means the exterior corners are 3-corner studs. The studs are actually 2 foot on center, and they have blocking and 2 levels on a 10-foot wall. In between here you can see our Demolac spray foam. Demolac's one of the leading suppliers in the spray foam industry. And down below here you'll see the wood is blue. This is actually our termite treatment for the house. We'll have 2 termite treatments for the house. One is the blue wood that you see on the bottom as we go throughout, and that is called Boracare. And then the other one's going to be Centricon, and that'll go in the landscaping of the house once the house is completed. Wanted to show you the inner workings of the new Southern home. Juno has an LED downlight that's a actual LED. Great product. You can get different lenses for it, control the light, control the color of the light, and it's dimmable. So we're really proud to have Juno on board this house as well. These are your AC ducts in the new Southern home before it's covered with drywall. The white material you see is called mastic, and this ensures that there's no air leakage through the ducts. We want a real tight duct system, that way we have the best energy efficient house as possible. And you can see down here where it says UL listed, that's just some foil tape that's holding a piece of fiberglass board in a register. And this is so that no dust, no construction dust, no drywall dust, nothing goes into the AC system or the ductwork. The ducts are brand new. We want them to stay brand new, and until trim out, until this house is perfectly clean, those will stay covered up so we can keep the air quality in this house at a maximum. You see the foam on the hot water line, and that's how we distinguish the hot water lines in the new Southern home. They're insulated. That way the pipes stay hotter longer and you don't have all that recovery time from the tank or from the tankless hot water heater to the actual faucet itself. As a contractor of the new Southern home, NWC Construction likes to pre-wire for everything. We have speakers in 3 different zones in this house: the back porch, the kitchen, and the downstairs master bedroom. These speakers will be ran through the digital network. They'll be wireless. You can hook them up to your Pandora, you can hook them up to your iTunes account from your phone in the morning as you're getting ready. You don't have to plug anything in anymore. You don't have to pop in a cassette tape or a CD. From now on, you can do it from your iPad, your computer, or your phone when you're on the go, and you can play and stream music, different music, in all 3 of these zones throughout the house. You can never have enough blocking. We block this house for future towel bars, future grab bars for handicap accessible. Even down low, this blocking here is for a toilet paper holder. Just little things like that, so you don't have to worry about these items ripping out of drywall in the future. Beam by Electrolux, one of the originators in vacuum cleaners, is participating in the new Southern home with one of their new cool central vac systems. What you're looking at here is you're looking at a future dustpan sweep that'll go underneath the cabinets. All the flooring in the new Southern home will be hard of nature. It'll either be hardwood or hard tile. No carpet to vacuum, but still a central vac is great even with hard surfaces to sweep everything up.